All right, in this video, I want to talk about how the position of the stars change in the sky based on where you are on the planet. All right, so to do this, I have first started us off here in Lakewood, Washington, and you can see the location written down here on the bottom of the screen. And it's got that we have the Earth at 47.17 degrees. This is our latitude on the Earth, and our longitude is 122.52 degrees. So this is our latitude and longitude on the Earth. The other things here are just talking about like our elevation and things like that. You can ignore it. But this is our latitude and longitude over here on the and on the bottom. And in Lakewood, Washington, the North Celestial Pole is because our latitude is 47 degrees, the North Celestial Pole has a local altitude of 47 degrees as well. So whatever your latitude is on the Earth, that's going to equal where the North Celestial Pole lies on in altitude in the sky. Okay, so to show you that, let's go and head to a different location on the Earth. Now, notice I also have the constellations up here, the stick figure constellations, to kind of show us, to give you a little bit of a reference point of where things are located in the sky. So I'm going to change, and I'm going to go to a latitude of 0 degrees. I'm not going to change my longitude, and I'm just going to change my latitude to a latitude of 0 degrees. All right, so let's look kind of if we're moving directly south, and 0 degrees is on the equator. So we might remember from another video that the celestial equator is directly above the equator on the Earth. So if I put that up here in the sky, you'll see that it actually runs now east to west in our sky and goes directly through zenith, that point, the tippy top point in our sky. I'll add that in here as well. Okay. We'll also notice that the North Celestial Pole is all the way on the horizon now. It's at 0 degrees altitude in our local sky, and that's because we are at 0 degrees latitude on the Earth. We're at the equator. All right, so let's do another thing. Let's go up to the North Pole. And when we do this, north, south, east, and west don't really make any sense because everything is just in the direction south. So I'm going to take off the cardinal points here. But I am going to go up to the North Pole. So we're going to see how the stars change if we go up to the North Pole. Okay, so here we will actually see, well, it's springtime in at the North Pole right now, and so the sun is actually above the horizon, and it will be above the horizon until until fall actually. So if I actually come over here and I take off our atmosphere, take away all of our clouds and everything, we can see those constellations again. And we'll notice that the North Celestial Pole is actually at the very tippy top point of our sky. It's 90 degrees above the horizon. And the celestial equator is all the way around the edge when we're up here at the North Pole. All right, you might be asking yourself, oh, that's pretty cool. What will happen if we go down to the South Pole? And we can do that as well. I will put in here going down to the South Pole. And we're going to transfer all the way over here down to the South Pole. And now we will see the celestial equator is still all along the horizon, but instead of the North Celestial Pole up here at the tippy top of our sky, we've got the South Celestial Pole. You might also notice, I'm going to take off our altitude markings here just so we can see this a little bit better, that it's no longer NCP for North Celestial Pole, but the South Celestial Pole that's right directly above us at zenith, which is pretty cool, pretty neat. You'll also notice that we've got a whole new set of constellations than what we saw at the North Celestial Pole. These are all different constellations. So if you are at the North Pole, you're going to see a completely different set of constellations than if you're down at the South Pole, a completely different set of stars. So all of the stars visible at the North Pole are not visible at the South Pole, and vice versa. However, if we go somewhere in between those two places, there'll be some overlapping constellations with the northern and southern hemisphere in the sky.